But Trisha Paytas quoted this Gypsy Rose Blanchard article this week, okay, was agreeing with her because Gypsy Rose Blanchard only has so much time in the spotlight. Eventually, people are going to be getting really upset. They're going to find out more details. They're going to really realize that they were, over there doing the same thing that these psychopaths that, like, under some type of hypnosis, like the Trump supporters are doing. It's a phenomenon that happens where, you're told to like something or you're told something enough in Facebook, posts or whatever, and it fucking really sways your thinking to be like, no, she's not good. She killed. I think she was stabbing. I fucking for sure she did it. I mean, what do you guys think? You think this is the face of somebody that is innocent? Look at this. She's like, I couldn't imagine going to prison for, like, the story that her mom poisoned her, all this sad shit. And then she had vengeance. She gets out, and, like, the last thing I would want to do if I got out of fucking prison is, like, continue to live that story in my head. This is a tragic story. Every day, everybody's like, what happened? They want to know more details or just the rundown. So every day she's reminded, I'm only famous because I curled up in a ball and listened to my mom get fucking stabbed to death. Good shit, right? And this is supposed to be positive. I love it. I love drama. I love, like, whenever there's what we would call scumbag shit on the internet, because it's what makes the internet cool, or just anything in any type of entertainment. I'm not somebody that can sit there and watch, like, any type of, like, informational thing and have a good time. I like drama, I like violence, I like killing. Okay, I like all this shit. It's fun, all right? It's what is fun. So Gypsy Rose seems to be realizing fame ain't all it's cracked up to be, and eyeing up. I can't even read. And is eyeing up to move to an average, everyday 9-to-5 grind. So Gypsy will eventually run out of, like, her, her time in the spotlight. Her numbers are looking great. Her TikTok, splendid. She has about the same fake followers as Trisha Paytas, which isn't a shocking occurrence. I think there's only so many fucking followers you can buy before TikTok's like, okay, how many more do you... I think this is enough. This has got you in the algorithm. But eventually this will dry up. I mean, she has really nothing good to say. When she opens her mouth, she sounds like a monster.
Hey, y'all. So, me and...
I mean, who the fuck is gonna... this is not a good time. She's this fucking deadbeat over here with this crap. People are gonna get fed up. People are gonna wake up and be like, I like clean shoes. I don't like dirty shoes. And I'm just relating that with... people in general. We're like, why did we like her again? What was the point? And then people are going to remember, oh yeah, all she did was go to jail for murder or involvement of a murder. What else is after that? It's kind of like the hypnosis that you have with the Kardashians. You're like, why is this such a good time? I'm just watching them go around looking hot. Okay, putting a suit on, getting all dolled up. Scott Disick is the only good, interesting part of the Kardashians because he's always in a constant state of can barely open his eyes. He's so fucking high. But I'm still hooked. It is crazy how the power of editing can make, like, boring shit a fucking exciting experience. But Gypsy Rose Blanchard has high hopes that eventually she'll be working at McDonald's, okay? She's had enough. She'll be able to flip a couple fries, working in the bathroom, checking it out, becoming, common folk. And Trisha Paytas agreed with her. Not a good look. In this article right here, she's talking about how eventually she's going to work at McDonald's, have a regular 9-to-5. And then Trisha Paytas coming in hot with what we would call... clickbait, trying to get, like, engagement farming. Just, sharing this post and being like, she's me. How is this you? Which is not a good look. Imagine, like, fucking something that scary being said from somebody else. For her to say that, for her to say she is you, that means you have to be involved in heinous acts. We got to keep our eyes on Trisha, okay? Or, on the internet. I don't want anybody smelling, where she's at, looking around, peeking in windows. That's crazy. But I would love to have that, I'm waiting for Dak to do some detective work. All right. Anywho, let's hop into something else. We do have some Gypsy Rose Blanchard TikToks. There's some drama going on, too. Like, it's incredible. And Ryan Anderson, I can't get enough of Ryan Anderson. He's the only one that I really want to be, some type of, reality show for the rest of my days. I could watch Ryan Anderson eating and eating and eating all fucking day. And I would have a good time. It's a lot like 1,000 Pound Sisters. It's so freaking fucking cool. No, but it's so, bizarre. The living conditions of some people, and you just can't keep your eyes off of, the freak show in front of you. So Ryan Anderson is getting some, what we would call, flack on the internet. People are making fun of him per usual.
They want to know where your puppy is, for God's sake. Please answer that.
And Gypsy's about to let us know that the only thing she really cares about is not, not having to watch the dog.
She is with Ryan. I gave her to Ryan. I didn't want to uproot her from everything that she knows, so she loved Ryan more.
Okay, so Gypsy Rose Blanchard's pretty much saying that she pawned the dog off to Ryan, which I'm hoping Ryan doesn't have one of his late-night cravings. Eat the dog. We have seen the dog in Ryan's TikTok. He's like, this is what I got, bitches.
Hey guys, it's me, Ryan.
Showing off the dog that I guess Gypsy Rose Blanchard fucking threw at him whenever she was leaving, packing her bags. So it's pretty cool. There's also people making fun of him. If you just type his fucking name in TikTok, you get what we would call related videos. And somebody kind of equated the situation and why Gypsy left him with this TLC classic moment.
How long been in here? Just throw it all away.
Fine, throw it all away because there's no matter whether I bought it recently or not, just throw it away.
So they're not being very nice to him. They're calling him a big fat fuck. Gypsy couldn't keep him under control. He was eating too much, and that was the cause of what we would call... What the fuck was that? Oh, God. I just thought, my window fucking got busted into. Something fell in my room. I just see all this shit coming down, and it scared me. So let's hop into this.
Hey guys,
They're making fun of him for having too full of a fridge. So I'd assume this is maybe him clapping back. Ryan Anderson's about to give us what we would call the fridge tour.
me, Ryan, rocking Alex Bregman jersey today. Go Astros. LSU boy. But anyway, I've got a lot of comments. Show us your fridge. Show us your fridge for obvious reasons. But anyway.
And Ryan doesn't have time for this bullshit. He's been doing a lot of drawing recently. This is a lot of people in prison. All they have is their dookie to play with. So they'll practice, some type of acrylics or they'll be doing art, tattooing. A lot of people come out of prison with what we would call a degree in scams and schemes, and also maybe a degree in law. You can go to school when you're in prison. You could change your life if you're ever able to get out. There's an opportunity, right? Whatever. Ryan's been doodling a little bit, as you can see. He has no fucking kids. So after Gypsy left, he's probably got nothing to do around the house. Walking around, moping around, sitting on the couch. He's been doing a little bit of drawing. This is, I guess, the Saints logo or something from the legendary football squad, the Saints. He's got this in the middle, skulls. So it's good shit. I like to see that Ryan has a hobby, and he's very proud of his work.
I don't even know what a food hoarder is, guys. That's ridiculous. I don't have food hiding under beds or anything like that. I do have a gastric sleeve, so...
I don't know what that means. Whenever anybody talks about their body having a sleeve, I'm like, oh, the first thing I think is that bag.
Boy. But anyway, I've got a lot of comments. Show us your fridge. Show us your fridge for obvious reasons. But anyway, I don't even know what a food...
And I don't know why he would even say that. If he's over here having a hard time, okay, getting upset, trying to clap back at the haters, it's not a good look to try to do the classic fool's move where you're like, I'm going to cover my tracks and just go ahead and call myself a big fat fuck so nobody else can say anything. Yeah, right. We're still talking.
I don't have food hiding under beds or anything like that. I do have a gastric sleeve, so that means the doctor removed 30% of my stomach. So when I go out to eat, I can't eat a lot, so I do get to-go plates. So that might have drove Gypsy crazy. But just is what it is, guys.
Yeah, it is what it is. Ain't what it ain't. Okay. Let's go back a little bit. I like to watch like the hand. A lot of people, whenever they're real nervous, he looks like he has a gun pointed at him. Like this is not him with the camera right now. He's actually looking at what we would call the cameraman. This is almost like some type of Poughkeepsie tapes. You know, found footage evidence. You know, right after this, his head got cut off.
Gypsy crazy, but just is what it is, guys. I don't like wasting things, and I just can't eat a lot. But anyway, here we go.
Here we go. And now he's already got onion rings and breadsticks. I can see right here. I'd imagine those are breadsticks instead of like, you know, whisking things and like spatulas, like, you know, the common kitchen utensils. I would imagine he's replaced those with bread or like candy bars. He'd rather use a candy bar to stir his noodles than, you know, something that's practical.
Now, I need to warn you.
Because I don't think, like, you know, he's about to tell us, he needs to warn us. There's going to be what we would call critters in there. I can't wait.
This fridge is bad. Okay?
God damn. And look at this right here. Now, do you guys remember whenever, I don't even want to bring this fucking person up, but do you remember whenever we went over that boxing match with that Juggalo guy? Okay, it's also the same guy that fucking made allegations that I fucking striked his channel. He has this same type of bullshit. Sometimes it's like better not to have facial hair or better not to have facial hair in certain spots. When it doesn't grow well, they usually, what we would call, leave the thickest patch, you know.
Just be prepared.
On their face. And he's got this disgusting strip right here. This is not a good look. No wonder Gypsy left. This is pathetic. It goes beyond, like, you know, when you have a goatee, leave it here. Have a little chin strap. You don't have to extend it. Like, you know, this is him and Matt. He thinks he's like some type of Scott Ian right now. I don't buy it.
Be prepared.
Oh, my God. And look at this shit. He had no fucking worries about anybody. No, this is disgusting. What the fuck is this? Oh, fuck. I lost. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, my God.
So Ryan didn't give a fuck. At this point, he's really like, I'm who I am, man. I'm proud to be myself. Opens the fucking fridge. Nothing but crap in here. Leftovers. Remnants of a 6-pack of Gatorade. The fizz completely, you know, he's actually demolished this. He's left that in there to, like, you know, probably spit a couple, you know, pills in there for later. I don't know what that's for. That's definitely empty as fuck. All sorts of leftovers. This will never get eaten. There's no fucking chance he's going to touch them tomatoes.
Oh, my
candy bar right here, right in sight.
God, the humanity. There's stuff everywhere. Oh, God, what am I going to do?
And this is disgusting. A lot of this, for sure, this dog's probably got fucking locked in there a couple times. Ryan Anderson's not one to, like, you know, take the time to look down. The dog's already investigating. As you can see, this is what, you know, Gypsy left behind. This is his new best buddy. And even the dog's coming in here, looking at all this sauce. When you're fucking fat as shit, the only thing that really matters in life is having what we call a couple drips of juice to put on your, you know, your chicken, your tenders, whatever.
Look,
You gotta have your sauce. I'm not much of a sauce guy.
Pixie in the refrigerator, licking barbecue sauce. That's crazy. Pixie, get out of there. Anyway, guys, look, you notice there's some Tupperwares. Nothing in there is over a week old.
How do we even know that? What the fuck does that mean? You got, when you have tinfoil on here, this shit's gonna be sitting in here for the remainder of the summer.
I need to say my sorries in private.
I don't like it. It's not a good look. Ryan Anderson is fucking bluffing right now. I need to see what we call expiration dates. I want to get my little, you know, back in the day they had this game when this little contraption, as a kid, you'd go up to and scan like a barcode at fucking, you know, Walmart or something, and you catch some type of I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. You used to be able to scan like a barcode at the store with this like children's toy, and you would get a Pokemon or something from the barcode. And I'd like to be able to use that to kind of like indicate what kind of like age we have in here. This thing's been here for a while. This for sure. At the bottom, this last Tupperware, it's been in here for hours, days.
birthday.
This is disgusting. I don't know what that is.
Stepbrother's birthday yesterday, and then there's a salad in the background. Nothing crazy, guys. There's my Dr. Pepper. In the drawers, there's drinks, things like that. Freezer, look.
Stacked, okay? You know, not a shocker that he has no room in here. You would think, like, with the money, I don't think he's making money. How much money can you make on fucking TikTok?
Birthday yesterday.
Like, I've been really getting into this channel recently. It's probably one of my, you know, it's not a good look whenever you find me in the wild, okay, commenting on something. That's not a good look. I've been busted. I've been exposed. But I've been watching this channel right here, and it's definitely not these fucking two troublemakers. But I've been watching this channel. It's called Buck, and he is from Ohio. He does what we call TikToks, but he decided to take his TikTok stardom to YouTube. And this is like me just trying to like show you something I'm into. We're not really going to watch this. But if you ever want to watch like the day in the life of like working in one of these shitty ass drive-through convenience stores. In Ohio, they have like these drive-throughs where you can go up to a window, buy your crack or, you know, your beers, your rolling papers, whatever, your cigarettes. Pretty much that. And this kid right here fucking rules, dude. It's a good time. I don't even know why I brought him up. I've lost my train of thought. Anyways,
Then there's a salad in the background. Nothing crazy, guys. There's my Dr. Pepper. In the drawers, there's drinks, things like that. Freezer, look. I got some frozen stuff, some ice cream.
and what is this right here? What is this
I
crap?
got some frozen stuff.
This right here. What is that?
Some ice cream. Look, breakfast. I got biscuits, breakfast hot pockets.
You know, nothing looks good in here. Nothing really looks like it's like fresh.
Guys, nothing crazy.
And like, it is fucking nuts. Whenever I see somebody open their fridge and it's broke from like what we would call stuffing this thing too much,
Biscuits, breakfast hot pockets. Guys, nothing crazy.
it's fucking insane. He has no room. He's eventually gonna have to start shoving things into the ice maker if he doesn't catch up with, like, you know, his appetite. This guy has a fucking serious problem.
Come on, what's a food order?
Oh, what I was trying to say is that channel I just pulled up, he's getting a lot of views. I wonder how much money he gets, because every time I watch his vlog channel, he's still living in squalor. So I don't think, like, Ryan Anderson, aside from maybe the reality show that's about to pop, okay, it's about to come out, drop on TLC or wherever it's going to be, you know, airing, A&E or some shit. He's probably got a couple dollars from the first season of that. We'll see if it hits season 2. I mean, it can't be possible. They broke up. So Gypsy Rose kind of fucked herself. All she had to do was stay with him. And we could have had, you know, fucking seasons and years and years of, like, Gypsy and Ryan reality series. Whatever. Anywho,